Space is something which interests man and child just the same. In contrast, some people fall in love with the ever-changing, iridescent colors of the moon. Tons of people take stargazing as an activity. Every other individual would talk about their day based on their zodiac signs. You'll see many people intrigued by the magnificent galaxies of the outer world. The likes of Galaxy NGC 6753, large Magellanic Cloud Supernova, and many others are popular and some of the most beautiful and radiant galaxies you can see on the internet. A large group has set their mobiles, laptops, and desktop screens with mesmerizing wallpapers of galaxies and the million kinds of stars found in outer space. People who have a knack for learning more and more about the different aspects of space will tell you many conspiracy theories in one sitting. Be prepared to listen about celestial creatures and the proof for as long as you're with them. Nonetheless, there's no denying space itself can get a bit scary for some people. After all, it's just a vast dark void extending into unknown lengths. We don't even know a fraction of what is thousands of kilometers above us. Now let's take a look at some of the pictures captured by rovers that show a not so beautiful sight. Apollo 16 sighting of a flying saucer. On April 27, 1972, American astronauts aboard Apollo 16 captured something very eye-boggling. 3 NASA astronauts saw something from their spacecraft, and they described it as a saucer-shaped object with a dome on top. Does this ring a bell? A description similar to that of claimed UFO sightings on Earth could be a possible answer. They filmed a short video of this flying saucer, but for decades, the mysterious film was lost. That is until 2004, when someone rediscovered it at the Johnson Space Center. Researchers used a high-def digital resolution scan to optimize the footage, and this revealed a linear feature protruding from the unusual object. It's still a mystery, as no one's had the ability to explain the saucer's bizarre movements. Ghost in Cepheus. This looks like a ghost in the ether for sure. It's a somewhat mysterious dusty curtain featuring a very faint reflection of nebula VDB 152. The reddish tinge you see is ultraviolet light from a star, causing a reddish-looking luminescence in the nebula dust. Described as a cosmic phantom, this picture was released by NASA on Halloween in 2012 and titled Ghost in Cepheus. This intergalactic ghost is 1,400 light-years away, so arguably a safe enough distance for us to deal with. Who knows how fast this ethereal dust can travel, though. Mars Yeti. This image was captured on the surface of Mars. Many say it's proof that a humanoid figure could be roaming the surface of Mars, but others say it may be a statue created by aliens or perhaps simply a natural rock formation. Some claim this image is merely an example of pareidolia. This is a phenomenon found in humans, and it's all about pattern recognition. Some people have optimized this image and say it could look something like a man sitting on a rock if that was more apparent. The figure is part of a much larger image, and it was captured on the Spirit's panoramic camera. Is this life on Mars, an alien statue, or just a rock? Humans working on Curiosity rover. Some think that Mars rover Curiosity captured aliens. Others believe that it's a widespread conspiracy that humans are already on Mars. The first manned Mars mission is set to begin within the next 10 years, but some say that Curiosity photos published by NASA already show humans present. Some people think that these shadow images show astronauts repairing the rover. Now, the conspiracists say that NASA didn't realize how much they were showing when the images were released into the public domain. So, is it aliens or are humans already on Mars? Mars Monolith. In 2012, an astronomer caught something strange on the surface of Mars. It seems like there's a gigantic monolith on the surface of the red planet, and many say that this looks eerily similar to the monoliths in the movie A Space Odyssey. These photos were taken by the high-rise camera mounted on the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. The structure is estimated to be about 5 meters across. No one is sure what it is. Astronaut Buzz Aldrin said we should try to go back on Mars and try to work out what it is, but no satellites have gone back and tried to find out yet. Hand of God. NASA released this X-ray image of light detected by NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory in 2014. This is a pulsar wind nebular stellar corpse that spins rapidly, firing particles. NASA themselves are mystified by the shape. Alongside the image on their website, they wrote, "One of the big mysteries of this object is whether the pulsar particles are interacting with the materials in a specific way to make it look like a hand, or if the material is shaped like a hand." Now, a lot of people do genuinely believe that this is God's mark on the universe. Sol 348. This image comes from the Mars Opportunity rover. It was caught on March 17, 2017. It appears to show a large, out-of-place hunk of metal. It seems to be either floating or resting on the surface of Mars. Many have said this could be an alien UFO, but the object may only be the size of a quarter. It only appears more significant because of the image's scale. But that's not to say this couldn't be a miniature alien ship. The picture is labeled Sol 348, which was likely taken sometime in January of 2005. So why did it only show up in 2017? Mission scientists say it does appear to be artificial, but they don't know what it is. Are they clueless? Or is this something they don't want us to know about? Fomalhaut b. This is Fomalhaut b in orbit around Fomalhaut. The exoplanet is also known as Dragon. Dragon is an extrasolar object, and it orbits around the star that gives it its name. How far away is this terrifying eye formation? Only 25 light years. The 2012 images from the Hubble Space Telescope are horrifying. The name Dragon in mythology is a Jewish deity that represents a half-man, half-fish. Viking One Human Face. We have a truly iconic and infamous picture, the Viking One Face on Mars. The photo was taken back in July 1976. This snap was taken by the Viking One spacecraft and seems to show the shadowy likeness of a 2 miles long human face taken in this Cydonia region of Mars. At the time, there is one wild saying that there was evidence of an ancient civilization on Mars, and the image did quite look like an Egyptian pharaoh. Tether Incident. On February 25, 1996, an experimental tether was sent into orbit. Unfortunately, just as the crew began releasing the satellite attached to the tether, it snapped. After the tether snapped, the satellite captured this video with it drifting into outer space. As you can see, there is a rod-shaped tether and unexplained bright objects all around it. But here's where it gets crazy. NASA omitted any reference to the unusual objects in all emission summaries. To this day, NASA nor anyone else has given a reasonable explanation for these objects, and some say they may have been the reason why the satellite's tether snapped. And with that, we mark the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a sub and like the video for more similar content. We'll see you guys in our next video, so make sure you have your notifications on. Comment and let us know what you think is the most bizarre out of these, and tell us if we've missed anything. Goodbye.